Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 7th of October. This week begins with the Sun, Venus and Mars all in the sign of Libra, which is very much to do with relating. But late last week there was a rather stern quarter moon and the energy of Saturn still spills into this week. This is asking us to take our relationships really seriously. But with Mars and Uranus in a tense quincunx, it's possible we could encounter someone who wants to push to get their way, even if it's not right for us. But from Wednesday, Venus makes its way to join with Mercury into the deep and passionate sign of Scorpio. This can be a trigger of an improvement around shared finances, or perhaps a more sensual dimension to a close relationship. If you meet someone new in the second half of this week, and this person has got a kind of mesmeric, quite intense personality, you could find yourself really fascinated. But equally, Venus going opposite Uranus can pull people apart in a tie which is not working quite so well. Which brings us to the full moon, which occurs on Sunday in the sign of Aries. So if there is any kind of chink in a close alliance, it's likely to be revealed at this time. Now, this is partly because Pluto is going to be squaring up to this particular full moon, which will bring the power dynamic back into play that was influenced by that quarter moon. But fortunately, the Sun is forging a gorgeous angle to Jupiter, and Jupiter actually forges a semi-sextile to Pluto for the whole of this week. So all of this is saying that we need to be as open-minded as possible about our resources, financial situations, our relationships, but also in terms of exchanging our views. So if there is something that does need to be brought out into the light on the back of this particular full moon, if we can make sure that we're listening carefully, there's much greater chance to improve things or perhaps meet someone who can be very special indeed. Your specific forecast, Aquarius, shows with the Sun, Venus and Mars in your sector of exploration, travel, widening your horizons and higher knowledge, that your mind really does need to be stimulated. And the desire to make some changes can be really strong, but Mars is quite an impulsive influence and is connecting with your modern ruler of Uranus, which is actually in your home zone. If you do push to make some changes, just consider what the ramifications could be, because this combination could make you a bit more impetuous. However, with Mercury being joined by Venus in the middle of the week, in the most visible part of your scope, your professional situation can definitely be enhanced by your natural originality and openness to new ideas. However, as the week draws to a close, with the Sun in a stunning angle to Jupiter, your sense of optimism could be rewarded, particularly around one long-term aim. This is because you can see things outside of the worldly realm. You can see things for what they mean, their spiritual value. But the full moon, which occurs in Aries as this week draws to a close, can create quite a lot of nervous tension. And if there is an issue which is just niggling or worrying you, it could come into play on the back of this particular full moon. The best way to deal with this is to talk any concerns you have through with a trusted confidant. If you'd like to know more about what 2020 would hold for you as an individual based on your time, date and place of birth, please see the link beneath this video. You can get the rest of this year 3 plus 30% off. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Good luck and goodbye.